How's it going, everyone? I bet you're wondering how to replace U-joints in a drive shaft, and I'm going to show you how to do it. This is part one. So first thing you want to do, you want to take your drive shaft out. You want to mark where your yoke is. Second. Right there. So you put a line there, a line over here. You want to mark that before you separate these so that you know it came back. It'll go in the way it came out. And the reason for that is for vibration. So drive shafts are usually weighted and aligned appropriately to mitigate vibration. So make sure you got that right. The next thing you want to do, you want to take out all of your little clips, like this one right here. Pretty easy. Soak them up real good with penetrator fluid. Just grab your snap ring pliers and it should pull right out. Anyway, you get the idea. And then once you do that, you're ready for part two. After you get your clips out and you got your yoke marked and all that goodness, you want to get yourself a C-clamp and you want to mount the C-clamp in such a fashion. So we're going to push down on this one. This is where a ring actually broke, which isn't a big deal. We're just going to go ahead and push it through the opposite side first. And then there's the other side. So you want to make sure there's room on your C-clamp on that side for the cup to pop out. Pretty straightforward. You want to put a breaker bar or a impact on this. I got both here. It's always nice to have your air compressor. And then you just want to pop them out. And that's as easy as that for part two. So once you're done that, you're ready for part three. Step three, you want to make sure you get all of these cleaned up properly. Make sure all inside there looks sparkling clean. You can use die grinder or you can use good old-fashioned sandpaper like I'm doing here. Just make sure they're real clean before you start putting the new ones in. So alright, after you get everything cleaned up, this is how you want to set up your vise. You want to find a socket that fits the same circumference of your U-joint cup. You want to put everything in the way it is here. I have the cup in on the other side. You can't see it, but we're pushing in one side at a time. You can do here. You always want to use hand tools for this one, just so everything goes smoothly. You can feel everything going smoothly, and also so you don't over tighten it. So that's how you do that part. Pretty straightforward. You want to do both sides, and then once that's pressed in, it's ready to go into this side, and so on and so forth. Don't forget about where we lined up earlier. We want to make sure those marks are also present. Alright, after you got your joints in and your snap rings back in, all you got to do is apply your Zerk fitting. You screw that in. It's usually an 8mm. Now, some of the U-joints, you can't leave your Zerk fitting in. They'll come with a plug. And the reason for that is there just is simply not enough clearance between here and there, your yoke and your Zerk fitting. So take that in mind. This one, lots of room. Don't have to worry about it. It can stay there. So I'm just going to throw my grease gun on it, and that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. I hope this helps you. Don't forget to mend it and send it.